Thank you, everybody, but today we're gonna be talking about 10 things that are the worst in Black Ops 4 Zombies. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right into this video, and I want to let you guys know that I will also talk about 10 things that are great in Black Ops 4 Zombies. I want to just separate these videos and just start off with something that I actually feel like is the worst, and I've seen countless amount of people also talk about these as well. In other words, life ain't no sunshine, ain't no rainbows. You cannot go around, pick up sunflower seeds and call it a day. And remember this, the community died when we had Dyrus back in Black Ops 2, but then we got Mob of the Dead and it was all Blundell, man. All Blundell, and everything got back up. And same thing happened with Zetsubunashima. They released it, it was the glitchiest map ever, and it had certain elements that weren't great, but now looking back, it was probably one of the best map ever because it was unique as shit. But back then the community died, and then Go Right Crowy revived it. So no matter how big or small these things sound, there's always a better tomorrow. And with that, let's get right into the video. If you happen to be new on the channel, absolutely subscribe for more Black Ops 4 content and smash a like on the video, it helps out a ton. But coming in at our number 10 spot, I'm talking about the Elixir's cooldown for Classic. Now pre-patch, this was probably the best thing ever because we had the feeling of, hey, we do not have to go around, hit up the Gobblegum machine and get that thing that we want the most, because more often than not, if you want that in plain sight, you would get something else, right? And then you would have to hit it back up and everything like that. But this time what they did was that you do not have to go around, hit up and pay for it. You just would have to wait for the elixirs to cool down, and you can literally use anything you want. And if you are using the classic elixir pack, you had unlimited amount of those as always, and you could use almost everything you wanted. But then they patched the whole thing up, and now it is probably one of the worst thing. And I guess they actually made it a tiny bit better, but it is not like how it was pre-patch. But at our number 9 spot, I am talking about not really a memorable wonder weapon in Black Ops 4 Zombies like the Wonder Waff, the Thunder Gun, you know? I feel like the only great wonder weapon we have so far is the Scorpion one in the IX, and I want more wonder weapons like that because it's similar to how the Apothecary was in Shadows of Evil. It's a living and breathing thing. I absolutely dig that. It matches up with the theme of the map, it matches up with the environment and the atmosphere. I absolutely love that. There needs to be more of that, but there aren't any memorable wonder weapons. Sure, we got the Magma Gad, I mean, that was a step up, and we also have the Acid Gad, and surely the normal version of that in Blood of the Dead, but the Acid Gad doesn't even feel like the old Acid Gad, you know? They also brought the new one. I like that they actually made something new, but they also patched that, and now it's not even that great at all, and I absolutely hate that, not gonna lie. Basically, the wonder weapons in this game are not really memorable, and on top, they aren't strong, you know what I mean? And Zombies is all about feeling strong. You just want to constantly have something that can just delete zombies. At the same time, there needs to be a balance, and I feel like they got that balance. But man, they got that hard and realistic difficulty in Zombies, and if you want that challenge, you would go there. But again, if you do not want that, you just want to play Zombies casually, you would be playing casually or on normal difficulty, and these wonder weapons do not feel that strong. I mean, the Kraken is good, the concept's great, but I just do not know, they aren't that memorable is what I'm trying to say. But at our number 8, I'm talking about releasing 4 maps at once. Now hear me out, this is probably one of the best thing that they did about the fact that they have 4 maps in game, just the replayability is there. But I feel like if they space that out, maybe let's say they release only 1 map on launch, like October 12th we had 1 map, and a week later we get that secret bonus map from the season pass that they didn't even advertise, right? So a week later we get that, and then 2 or 3 weeks after we get Blood of the Dead. What this would have done is that the community would be like, yo, we gotta wait for that Blood of the Dead, it's coming out in 2 to 3 weeks from now, and Treyarch would have that time to iron out all the bugs and maybe even add a little bit more to Zombies and QA test all of that good stuff, and then 2-3 weeks later we would get Voyage of Despair. And at this point of recording this video, it is November 18, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So imagine this, in mid-November we get Voyage of Despair. It would be so much better because that would keep the hype alive, that would keep everyone going, and all we would have to do was that find that Easter egg, do that, and then wait for DLC 1, and we wouldn't even have to wait that longer, because right now it is just, people are not feeling that, you know what? In my opinion, it would be so much better to space these maps out, but regardless though, we were expecting 2 maps and they gave us 4 maps, so I kinda, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that they gave us 4 maps, but if they spaced out, that would be so much better. But drop a 1 if you agree with me, drop a 2 if you disagree with me. But at our number 7 spot, we only have 4 perks, so we could only buy 4 perks in Black Ops 4 Zombies. I know the 5th perk is like the Easter egg, but that is only available in IX. That's kind of like what we know so far. There might be other Easter eggs that let us have the 5th perk in other maps, but for now that's not known is what I'm trying to say. And there's not even Perkaholic in this game. Some would say that's good, some would say that's a no bueno that they took it out. And Perkaholic is a glitch right now, you cannot get it realistically. I mean, secret sauce is kind of like the real way of getting Perkaholic. Basically the way it would work is that you buy that and it would replace the current perk you have gotten with that secret sauce perk, and it would just replace it all the time. And this is the way you can get all the perks, but it's not like the Perkaholic that we know and love from Black Ops 3. And Zombies is all about feeling powerful and all of that, and I guess they kind of missed that aspect. And I feel like it's not even Treyarch's fault at this point, because the community has talked about that, because Black Ops 3 Zombies feels easy as shit, and the community is the reason why they did all of that. So realistically, we cannot even blame Treyarch for this one. But coming in at our number 6 spot, the thing that you can absolutely blame Treyarch for is the fact that Easter eggs are not supported for a solo player. And let me be absolutely real with you guys, I only play Zombies, I only play Black Ops 4 right now. I'm a Black Ops 4 YouTuber, as you guys can see, but even I haven't done any main Easter egg in Black Ops 4 Zombies. I've only done the classified Project Scatty Easter egg, but that's not even the main Easter egg. Anyone can do that, right? And after watching Blood of the Dead main Easter egg guide and knowing the steps, I tried it 2 times. It seriously is not fun, and the amount of blue screens you can get is just abysmal. But at our number 5 spot, a lot of special zombie type that spawn in Voyage of Despair. Now, I like the fact that they change up the zombies and we got a lot of zombie type, but I guess they need to tone it down is what I'm trying to say, because after round 11 you will always see those special zombies. There is a fire zombies, there is a green zombie, there is a water zombie. I mean, those are all good. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with those zombies type, but there will always be that little boss who will spawn it with quadruple the amount of health that my boy Brutus would have. So he's not even a little boss by any means, but hey, on top you would get that big Blight Father as well. It is absolutely ridiculous. I like that they change up the zombies. I like that we got the variety of zombies type, but the amount of time they spawn in is what I hate about it. But at our number 4 spot, now all of these things are gonna be little stuff that's nitpicky, and I feel like if Treyarch just toned them down and fixed that, I guess this Zombies would probably be the best experience out there. But at our number 4 spot, I'm talking about Zombies footstep sound effect. Seriously though, it makes me feel like I'm playing IW Zombies, and I do not want to hate IW Zombies because Lee Ross did everything he could. He changed up zombies, he made that unique as shit, but you know, I do not want to hear the zombie steps is what I'm trying to say in Black Ops 4 Zombies. So Treyarch, please tone it down, because but at our number 3 spot, the hit marker in Black Ops 4 Zombies. At this point, I do not really hate it, but man, you get those hit markers even in the theater mode. I mean, I want to watch my boy, I want to watch my girl Scarlet do whatever she do best in 3rd-person mode. You know, I'm a man, I gotta constantly be releasing that dopamine and all of that good stuff, but seeing that hit marker in theater mode, that's a yikes for me, dog. But at our number 2 spot, the perks. Now, I personally like the perks concept. I feel like it's great. I'm all for the new change and all of the good stuff, but the perks ain't got no jingle, and in other words, they ain't got no soul, you know what I mean? Because back in the days, or back in my days, you would go ahead, buy that perk, and there was a jingle, you know, that made that perk just so much better. The satisfaction you would get by purchasing that perk was so good. But this time the concept's great, because what you can do is that the perks or the machines, there are only 4 machines, so you do not have to like think about it constantly. There are only 4 perk machines. They do not change the location, but you can change the perk that you get from it, if you know what I mean. So I like that concept, but once again, the perks do not feel like they are giving you a lot, you know. I mean, stamina on the modifier is great, it makes you feel powerful, but I just feel like I'm not on that level of feeling that. It's kind of hard to explain, but I hope that you know what I mean, right? Because I'm someone who's digging the concept of it, but I guess that it's not getting across very well. And an easy fix for this one would be just releasing a brand new playlist for zombies, just call it original, and instead of having these 4 brand new perk machines, you just replace it with quick revive, jug, speed cola, and double tap. And I can tell you, this would just change up the game. It would just add 1 extra game mode. It would feel old, it will also feel new, and that's what I feel like would be great, because they introduced the chaos storyline, so that's new though, and they also brought the old story back for the old fans. And I guess they did so much good stuff with Black Ops 4 Zombies, which I'm gonna talk about in a separate video. But at our number 1 spot, I am talking about the blue screens. Now, I haven't experienced any so far, but it's just because like I'm playing more of multiplayer and I play zombies casually, but I'm still hearing that people who go for like round 100 and plus, and people who do the Easter eggs, they are still experiencing blue screens. And I can tell you for sure there would be people out there that wouldn't even want to grind high rounds because they would be in a fear of getting a blue screen, if you know what I mean. But let me know one thing you hate the most in Black Ops 4 Zombies and one thing you like the most in Black Ops 4 Zombies. But if you like the video, absolutely smash a like, subscribe if you're new, check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.